For Cormani McClain, the transfer portal has been tough. While his other teammates found their new home, McClain was still sitting idle waiting for programs to approach him. But the latest updates suggest that the cornerback could spotlight at the end of the tunnel. The former five-star cornerback seems to find trust in his old home and is likely to get a ticket for the second time in the Florida Gators. However, the transition process will not be a smooth ride for McClain, since the Florida HC, Billy Napier's future lies hanging. McClain has dragged Deion Sanders and Colorado to the mud, accusing them of playing for clicks. Now that he wishes to be a part of a real and great program, he did not commit himself to any big name. Rather, it must be said that hardly any program approached him on their own based on McClain's immature moves. After a lot of blame game, it was ESPN's analyst Adam Rittenberg who gave some leads about the player, accompanied by his mother and an agent, visited Florida on May 10th. But as easy as it may sound, the reality is quite harsh for McClain. As pointed out by host Kevin Borba on the Locked On Buffs podcast, Cormani McClain is going to have a chance, he just needs to take advantage of it. Now the Florida situation is interesting, considering Billy Napier is on like the hot of seats. Like, if Billy Napier struggles this year, he could be fired by week 7. Standing at a crucial juncture, Napier is unlikely to take in risk by giving McClain a chance. This opens up a detailed analysis as to why the cornerback is a risky take. Napier in no way had forgotten how Florida missed out on McClain the last time. Back in the summer of 2023, the cornerback was considered a Florida lean and had ticked all the boxes, reigning high in probability to land with the Gators. However, McClain then landed a surprising move when he chose the Miami Dolphins over them. Still, it was kind of bearable, since it's common for players to switch their decisions. But what transpired after that almost closed the Florida gates for McClain. As the day of signing arrived, instead of finding him on the Dolphins list, he committed himself to Deion Sanders' Colorado Buffaloes. From the outside, it looked like McClain was chasing whoever would pay him the most, allured by the charm of glitz and glamour. Even though, as per the reports, Napier is coming back around to McClain and the two have been in talks, the Gators coach is not in a good position to endorse high amounts for the player. Besides, there is no strong ground as to why Florida will promise McClain a good amount. The problem lies in the fact that once he got to college, his raw talents from high school weren't enough, and he quickly caught the ire of Sanders. Hence, McClain's path to Florida is full of thorns. Some of the few names that comes in Napier's list before McClain are Graham Mertz, DJ Lagway, and Clay Millen.